Hello, my name is Robert with Occupancy Boost. I want to talk to you guys today a little bit about Trivago and how to make money for your hotel from Trivago. A couple little key things that'll make a big difference. Now, Trivago is a Metasearch site, and I've done a video in the past on Metasearch, and I've got a link up here at the top, and I'm going to have a link in the description for you guys to watch after you watch this video. Trivago is probably the easiest extranet site to navigate and make any changes for your hotel. And it's overlooked by over 99% of the hoteliers out there. So just getting on there and making a couple of the key changes that I'm going to show you guys real quickly will make the biggest difference for your property and allow you to stand out from your competitors. So let me switch over, go to my screen and show you guys exactly where to locate a little bit about your property and how to make those changes. Okay, well, before I go to the Trivago Extranet, I want to show you guys real quickly Trivago.com, where your customers go to search for hotels. I'm going to go to Mobile, Alabama. Just picked a random city for one night stay. And as you can see, this is the Trivago.com website where people go to choose their room. And there's a list of hotels here. Now, again, if you look at my Metasearch video, and I'm going to have it in the description, when people get to a hotel that they might be interested in, there's a drop-down screen here, okay? This is the stuff that you guys can update in the extranet. There's an overview tab that shows video or photos about the hotel. There's an information tab that tells all the different amenities that the hotels have available, such as parking, Wi-Fi, breakfast, restaurant, all that good stuff. There's the photos, you guys can upload your own photos to the extranet. And then this deals tab is something I want you guys to pay really close attention to. This is what separates a website like Trivago from Expedia and Booking.com. As you can see here, as I'm scrolling down, there's a bunch of different choices for a customer to make here when they want to make a reservation on Trivago. Trivago is a Metasearch site, and a Metasearch site, you guys are not, when you get bookings from a Trivago customer, you're not getting that booking from Trivago. It's coming from either Priceline, Hotels.com, Expedia, Agoda, Booking.com. You can read through all these, Orbitz, so on and so forth. A Metasearch site shows all the different choices available for a customer to book, and they can pick whatever price and whatever website they want to book from. That is a Metasearch site. A Metasearch site is a comparison site. It's going to compare all the different rates on all the different channels out there for your hotel, and it shows them at one different place, and it shows a list of all the hotels in your city and the different websites that they offer. So each listing here on Trivago, that was one hotel. I'm going to go to the next hotel in Mobile. Click on it. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to give me a drop down. It's going to give me an overview of the hotel, the photos, information about the hotel, and it's going to show me all the different prices on all the different big OTAs like Expedia, Booking.com, so on and so forth, okay? So let me show you guys what you have control over as far as your listing goes on Trivago. Now, the Trivago Extranet is called the Trivago Business Studio, okay? Trivago Business Studio, that is what the extranet is called. I'm logged into one of our hotels here, and a couple different tabs here that you need to pay attention to. First of all, this property details tab, okay? This property details tab, let me get to this here, let it refresh. Okay, this property details tab has all the basic information about your hotel. Even though your hotel has prices for Booking.com, Expedia, all those different websites that I just showed you to book from, Trivago, you have to go into Trivago to update your hotel's information. So it's not an extensive extranet at all. It's very, very small, but it's overlooked by a lot of hotels. I can tell you about 99.9% of the hotels out there do not realize that there's a Trivago Extranet for them to go update their hotel. And oftentimes, the information on these is incorrect. Oftentimes it's incorrect. You can go in here, you can edit, you can even edit the name of your hotel if your name changes. I can't tell you how many hotels that we've worked with that actually had changed the name of the hotel, and in Trivago it still shows a different name. So very important to look at. Your address, your phone number, the email address that you want anybody to email your hotel from, your hotel's website address. You got facilities and services in here. You've got health and wellness in here with the swimming pool, the gym. It goes on and on and on. You guys can get in the Extranet, Trivago Business Studio. Make sure you check your information on here and ensure that it's all updated. Very, very important. Obviously, content on the Extranet is very important. You can also go in here to the images section. You can upload images of your hotel. I can't tell you how many times we've worked with a hotel and the images are incorrect. It's got, pictures from like 10 years ago in the hotel. It also tells you if the photos that are on here that you've uploaded are not good quality photos. So it tags those and lets you know. I'm not going to get into too much about that. You can also change the description of your hotel, and you can even add a language where you can add a different language to your description. You can do a couple different language descriptions here. This hotel happens to have Spanish, English, and Chinese because the customer base they get is obviously not just English-speaking people. Now, the last area that I want to show you guys here in this studio is the profile performance. And this is a very important area. I'm going to show you lastly why this is important. First of all, it's going to show you how your hotel is performing on Trivago. In the last 90 days, it's going to show you the number of times your hotel's been searched. It's going to give you how many times your hotel's been clicked. Last thing I want to show you guys, right over here in this area, this distribution of clicks section, these are all the different websites within your Trivago listing that people have clicked on to book a room. So as you can see with this hotel, Booking.com is a really popular booking engine for their Trivago listing. Priceline's also been clicked on here, Expedia, and a lot of other channels. It's got others clicked because, obviously there's only 4 of those, so it's not going to break them down. It's too small. But Expedia, Priceline, and Booking.com. You guys need to check this and make sure that you don't have one predominant channel on here and there's no others showing up. Let me go back to the listing that I showed you guys and give you a quick glance at that and tell you what I'm talking about. Right here for this hotel, all these different websites for people to book show up, like Expedia, Priceline, Hotels.com, Booking.com. If you go to your listing and the only site showing up for people to book is Expedia, and Hotels.com and Booking.com are missing, or Priceline is missing, there's something wrong with your hotel with the links. You need to email Trivago. There's an email address through this Extranet, and I'm going to post it in the description down here. There's an email address for you guys. You can go in there and email them, and they will connect those links for you. You want to make sure that every single OTA that books online that you have a listing on shows up in Trivago. You don't want one predominant site, or people are going to keep going to that in order to book their rooms. You want to give them a choice. You want to be comparable to other hotels on here, and I guarantee you most of the other hotels in your city are going to have all those other websites in order to book. Last thing I want to show you guys on Trivago.com, this is why pictures are important. This hotel right here has no photos loaded on Trivago. Now, at one time, they might have had photos loaded, but over the years, hotel name changed, something changed with the hotel, their pictures aren't showing up. They could easily go into their Trivago Extranet, access their hotel, and upload pictures. It takes just a matter of minutes. This hotel, as you can see, some of the hotels don't pick the best exterior photos. It might be an old picture. So if pictures are outdated or your photos are missing, makes a huge difference whether people are going to click on your hotel to book. So the Trivago Extranet, Trivago Business Studio is what it's called. You can get access through this through Trivago. And I will put a link down here for the Extranet where you guys can go and you can find your hotel, you can claim it, you can make changes to it, upload pictures, and change your content. If you like this video or if you've got any questions, feel free to comment. Click like if you liked it. And as always, I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have about anything that I ever comment or do videos on. And again, I'm going to direct you guys here at the end here. I'm going to direct you guys to the Metasearch video that I did a couple months ago. Make sure you watch that one as well. Thank you.